Colonizers of Turing. That especially epic banger was Onwards to Tibit by Rogan Ravenheart, a throwback to the good old days of the Suffering Sector campaigns, where we were just racking up so many wins that our Super Destroyer cargo holds couldn't hold them all. The first thing in regards to galactic news today is that the Liberation Fleet is just about done scraping the Predator strain off of Turing. That was a difficult fight, Helldivers. Good job knocking out that one. However, it does appear likely that we are going to lose Achernar Secundus. Not really sure what's going to happen as a result of that, but maybe having all of our vehicle and vehicle fuel production centralized on a single planet on the border of the TQZ is actually a really terrible idea. Just FYI, we gotta spread those logistics out, fam. On another note, which is why I played that particular intro for this morning, the Illuminate are lighting Tibit up right now, which has the Ministry of Truth scratching their heads as to what exactly the squids are out there doing. According to preliminary scans, there are some old derelict automaton factories located on the planet that the Helldivers didn't blow up the first time around, but little else of note. It's almost like the Illuminate are looking for something on the planet. Considering that we're due to liberate Turing in just a few hours and we're falling behind on Illuminate counter operations for the Major Order, it is my position, Helldivers, that you all should go to Tibit right after this and shoot them in the face. Politely. I'll be following along behind, and this time, the cat is going to kill that curiosity. I was talking to my Eagle pilot this morning about this, and pretty much everywhere the Illuminate have gone recently that has deviated from their usual hunting grounds in the southern frontier, it's never been good. They're either blowing up something that we really would rather they not, coaxing the Terminids to unleash a Sporefall event, or softening us up for an automaton invasion. So whatever they're doing on Tibit, it's probably pretty detrimental to freedom. Though even with this massive catastrophe flailing its way across the stars, it doesn't stop humankind from mindlessly killing each other. In light of the threat posed by the Nadir divers, Veld has since designated them a terrorist organization and mobilized a full offensive against them on the planet of Krakapos in the Iptus sector. Now, while I originally held the stance that Veld should withhold military support of their campaign because of the imminent threat to Super Earth and those guns might end up being needed to defend our mother planet, the more I learned about the Nadir divers, the more that I see the same level of threat. Their founder, Pandion-XXIV, had a really bad run-in with an Illuminate Marine Skrundler, which broke his mind in some really creative and unfortunate ways. And after that experience, he had only one goal: total annihilation of all species regardless of diplomatic stance, politics, or planet of origin. Great, I think that he and Dr. Z would get along great. Come to think of it, I haven't heard anything from that guy beyond his usual cryptic tauntings, and that worries me. But hey, one catastrophe at a time. Make no mistake about this XXIV guy, Helldivers. He is not just a Care Bear. He is a genuine threat, and he has access to Illuminate mind control technology. Most of his followers are likely prisoners in their own flesh, and he grabbed a lot of Vertex divers as thralls on his way out the door. I understand that the two groups tend not to get along. It's even in the name. Nadir refers to the opposite of a vertex, referring to the mathematical term for the lowest possible point. Amusingly, their name translates to the mathematical version of a quite literal Helldiver, though XXIV's goal is not the preservation of liberty, democracy, and the protection of the innocent, but to usher in an extinction-level event. Starting with us. Dude's crazy, and he's gotta go down. I just wish that he picked a better time for all of this nonsense. As I mentioned prior, the Nadir divers are a genuine threat and have been giving the Vertex divers and Veld's military quite the struggle since this campaign on Krakapos started. In one particular town on the planet, Veld's military and police forces were completely routed by mind-controlled Psy-zombie psychopaths, leaving only a singular officer facing down an elite squad of Nadir divers. Normally, that'd be a situation where I would be asking about what funeral arrangements that he would like, but this one fluffing guy managed to take them all down. I mean, that's like something out of an 80s action flick from Earth that was. The officer did manage to suffer some major injuries, but is anticipated to make a full recovery. Nice job, officer. Let me know if you ever want to don your cape as a Helldiver. We could use people like you on the front lines. Speaking of recruitment, I have heard from Tyler Brash that Operation Combined Arms has gone just great, and the Freedom Alliance has aided more than 700 brand new Held Arbors. Given how short of a window they had to operate in, that's actually really something. The operation will conclude as of 4 p.m. Super Earth Eastern Standard Democratic Time today, so if you have reports of your participation, please submit them before that deadline. That's been Liberty's latest with me, Pantera the Radio Angel. It's the final day of this major order and we've got a lot of work to do. We've got to hurry and finish off Turing as fast as we can and then pivot to take the Illuminate down. Victory is not just within reach, it's never been in doubt. And so help me, Stormtrooper 115, when we do manage to net the win on this, I'm never gonna let you hear the end of it. I'm gonna have a memo made to hang in the HQ of the 115th Blitz Assault Battalion, and it's going to read, Pangera is always right. And that is going to be the new slogan of your unit. I could even form a non-profit organization from it. The Pondera is Always Right Foundation, a shining light in the dark against everyone who expresses doubt that the Liberation Fleet can kick reality to the curb and do the impossible. For liberty, for freedom, for democracy, and for the Angelic Rebellion. Viva la Revolution Angelique.